I'm not saying we
Right.
don't have allies, but I'll be remiss if I didn't correct you on something when you said that you will be racist towards white people. I just want to, I'll be remiss if I don't say this. Contextually, you cannot be racist towards white people or anyone.
I will let you actually
Oh man, we starting off strong. Oh God, I hate that argument. Jesus.
debate that. Not today per se.
I'm not,
But
I don't want to debate it because to me, is what I'm about to say is absolute, irrefutable, immutable, and inerrant. So there is no
uh-oh.
debate. What I'm about to say is inerrant, and I'll be brief. Contextually, racism is prejudice with power. My nigga, you don't have no power on a wide scale, so you just run around with hate in your heart.
That's not true. That's not true. And people, and as someone who has been on, God help me. Look, guys, don't judge me. I was once in that woke space, and the argument is, oh well, you can't be racist because, or black people can't be racist because they don't have the power to institute their racism. They can be prejudiced, but they can't be racist. No, that's not the definition of racism. When you look at the definition of racism, the definition of racism is just believing that you are superior, you or your race is superior, or being racially prejudiced. That's essentially what it is anyway. Yes, everybody's prejudiced. Everybody's prejudiced. But guess what? There are black people that think that they're superior to white people. There are black people that think that white people are inferior to black people. So, by definition, and look up the definition. You can look up the definition of these words. Black people 100% can be racist. So I'm tired of it. I hate these arguments.
Are mad at people. You don't have prejudice with power. You just mad at niggas. You just mad. I hate them. Oh, I'm gonna cut the line with them. But contextually, we can get into the nuance. You be like, yeah, I could be, but contextually, and I want everybody to please.
So what type of power are you speaking about?
Judicial power.
Can I ask you a question?
Judicial power? Since when was that the limit? Is that the limit of power?
Political power. Economical power.
Hey, Six, question real quick.
Pharmaceutical power. Pharmaceutical power. Political power.
You mind if I ask him a question?
Absolutely. Go ahead. And by the way, friends, let the back and forth extinguish. Little Black Book will the answer, and then we have to move on because everybody's frozen on the panel. So we have like, go ahead, take your point. Cooley ask the question.
Yeah.
Little Black Book, and then we move on.
We could say in Nigeria, there's countries and things in Africa that's, black ran and things like that. And pick any country in Africa that's, pretty much ran by them. Let's say if some white people travel over to that country and black people are racist towards them. This is all hypothetically, black people are racist towards them. And let's just say the French dollar isn't over there. The African nations over there, they have their own dollar and everything like that. It's their own power. White people travel over there and these black people discriminate towards them. They are prejudiced towards them because they have some power. Would those black people in that African country be racist towards those white people? Yes or no?
No, because you have to look at it. So
if it don't affect their lineage and their and financially castrate them.
That's called moving the goalposts, guys. That is the very definition of moving the goalposts. Cooley had another point, but we can make it even domestic. In 2025, there are black-owned companies, right? Black-owned companies can choose whether to hire white people. They can choose whether to. And there are ways that they can do it without discriminating legally. So, you absolutely can do it. We've seen it countless times where black people will get white people fired for their jobs because of things that they say that might be racist out of line. Sound like power to me? Come on. We got to really be practical. What he's doing is moving the goalpost because now Cooley gives them an example of a situation where black people have power, and now it's like, oh well, but now we're talking about this, now we're talking about that. And it's just ridiculous, man.
and their health, then it's just, in my opinion, minor discrimination. That's just minor discrimination.
Okay, so then it's minor discrimination. Okay, so
yeah, I don't want you to eat here. You're not gonna cut the line. Go ahead.
Okay, so you said lineage. So what's the threshold? So if those white people move to this black nation, let's say it's Nigeria, this black country, they move there, and let's say that they're there for generations. What's the timeline for them to be oppressed by other black people and be discriminated against and all of this prejudice towards them? What's that timeline for you to say that, well, those black Nigerians are racist?
Can I answer that honestly, Cooley?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I hate when people say that, bro. Y'all having a conversation, bro.
No, because I haven't had the luxury to think about European American plight. Every day I got to get up and face my own plight and put armor on for me, my wife, my children, and everybody under my tutelage. So now for 1 minute, if I'm going to be honest, that I thought about white America plight or any plight that's not my own, because I don't have that. It is a luxury that I do not have. I haven't even figured out a way to exhaust my own plight on the national level. So I do not have an answer for you, my brother.
Well, okay.
All that pontificating and basically just nothing. There's nothing.
Okay, well, if we're going by your logic, right? If you say that racism is
I was speaking largely in America. Let me preface that. I was speaking largely in America, but go ahead.
I get what you're saying, but if we're speaking about the idea of what you said that racism is prejudice
with power.
Prejudice with power. I just made it clear.
Fannie Willis, a black Fannie Willis, the whatever that chick is, you know what I mean? The 304 the 304 district attorney or whatever she is, she is one of the most powerful women in the state of Georgia. She's a black woman. That's number one. I'm just gonna debunk this argument right here and now. She's a black woman. She just launched a whole campaign against Donald Trump, at the time, the former president of the United States. Self-sabotaged herself. Mayor Lori Lightfoot, Chicago mayor, ruined the city. Another black mayor dude took it down, still ruining the city. Those are just two examples. Well, three technically. 3 examples where black people do have power. You 100% can be racist. As a black person, you can. Just based off of the definition. Like, come on, man. We got to stop this stuff.
Example where it's prejudice plus power, but now you say you don't know?
I don't know, because you gave me a lot of. Wait, listen. No. You gave me a lot of. I'm intelligent. You gave me a lot of information that I would.
Any man who has to say I am the king is no true king.
Have to ruminate on. If I'm going to speak sincerely, I will have to ruminate on that information. I'm not going to go off the top of my.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Dudes like him will sit there and try to pontificate and throw a bunch of big words together and try to act like they really saying something, but it's just word salad. He's not really saying nothing. All he really said, look, I'm just going to be real with you. All he really said was, look, I ain't got time to think about what white people might go through because, I'm such a victim. That's what he said.
Head and try to appease you and placate you with an answer. That's unintelligent.
So six. We're gonna move. Hold on. We're gonna get little black boy. Look, little black boy say he ain't got nothing on. So we're gonna move to the next topic. I'm gonna say though, he did point out the inconsistency. If they have power and race, it has to be racism. 6. Hold on, Big Rick. We're gonna let Big Rick go in there.
I said, cool. You married, cool.
Uh-oh.
What does that have to do with anything?
It got a lot to do with it. It got a lot to do with it, nigga.
I can answer. I'll answer your question.
I ain't gonna lie. I do like to smoke. I like to smoke. That's the only thing I miss. That's the only thing I miss about arguing with them weird Hebrew Israelite dudes. And don't they, one of them tagged me in a video, like posted me in one of their videos. Like, these guys are losers. But anyway, maybe we'll dive back into that if y'all really want me to. But either way, these guys are just like, I love to smoke. I love it.
Your question.
Let him answer, Big Rick. Let him answer, Rick.
Where your wife at?
He triggered.
Yeah, I'll answer your question.
For you to
But
have so much
please,
game with
I'm
somebody
gonna
that is
answer
not
it. I'm
married,
gonna
you can't
listen.
produce one of these.
Big Rick,
I'm
gonna say yes or no.
Big Rick, you go get the flow.
Like you
Big Rick,
asked
you
me
go,
a question,
right.
now I got
But
a
Big
question.
Rick,
Your
let him have
question.
the flow. Big Rick, hold on, please. Big Rick, let him answer so you can have the flow. You're not letting him answer, fam. Let him answer the question.
Answer it. It's gonna be a yes or no answer too. But before I answer it, please make your argument off of it. And once you're done with your argument, listen, because I'm going to refute everything.
I'm not. Hey, you better talk to me like I'm a man. I know I might not be
You talking about you better talk to me like I'm a man. What are he talking to you like? Oh. Basically, when translation, he just basically made him feel stupid.
Why stupid? This question, I'm going to let you know that this is a dumb question for this conversation. Stupid. Basically, what he's doing right now is appeal to authority. So to answer your question, no, I'm not married. No, I'm not married.
How you know about marriage?
How you appeal to authority? No IQ, black. You are a dork. Read some books before you come up here speaking. You are a dork.
You call him a dork.
Yo, chill out. Let's have one mic, please.
Voice, man. Listen, man.
We're gonna have a conversation.
Let's have the conversation.
Hold on, Big Rick. Hold on, cool.
I didn't answer. I'm not married.
Okay, Big Rick.
You won't get somebody some marriage advice when you ain't even got a wife yet. I've been with my wife 28 years, married 15 years, nigga. The same woman since high school. You doing all this talking, but where is your wife?
Let Big Rick land and then let Cooley let him respond.
Why you ain't apply that? If you talking this we should be able to look at your life and reflect the shit that you talking about, right? Since you got so much knowledge about what a husband should do and getting a wife yet. Why you made a woman a wife yet?
Okay. I'll answer your question. So I answered your first question. You asked me, Cooley, are you married? I said no. Then you went on a monologue and you said that, well, basically you're saying that, correct me if I'm wrong. You're saying that, well,
Big Rick, you landed, Big Rick.
Jesus Christ.
You landed.
Just correct me if I'm wrong, Big Rick. I want to understand what you're saying.
We talk, Big Rick. Let him land and you respond exactly what he said. This is the thing. When someone says something, let him say it.
When he throw a little shot, you know how I am, though. You don't get to throw no shot.
And look, that's the rule. I said it. Hold on.
I do this, so I'm ready.
You called him out, though.
I'm not rapping. I'm not rapping. I'm on your ass.
And that's good. This is what I said.
I do this shit better than you. I promise I do. You better ask. Hey, Ali, you better tell this nigga. You better tell him.
Rick, hold on.
Come to TikTok.
Rick, hold on.
Rick, I do a little different with him.
Rick, when he throw a shot,
you can't look boy me with this shit. I do this shit every day.
Rick, hold on, Rick. Remember we said
you know I got you, but you better tell that. If he want me to respect him, it got to be across the board. You don't throw no shot.
No. Remember we said.
I'm on his ass soon he say some dumb shit.
That's right, and you have the right to be Rick. This is what I said.
Right.
When he throw the kitchen sink at you.
Okay, that's all I need.
Hold on. In real life, you already ready, right? On this panel, when he threw the kitchen sink, let him land it, and then you throw it back at him. All right.
I'm gonna tear the whole house down. Go ahead.
All right, got it. So once again, Rick, I want to make sure I'm understanding you right. So you asked me the question, Cooley, are you married? I said, no, I'm not married. Then you said, well, you're not qualified to really be speaking and giving dating advice if you're not married. That's your argument. So your argument to me, just to make sure I understand.
Let him land.
I'm saying you're not qualified.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Hold on. Let me tell you what I'm saying. I don't want you to.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm going to tell you what I'm saying. I don't think you got room to give people that are married that got the experience advice. You can talk to nigga that's single, got a girlfriend and committed relationship, but you can't tell me as a married man how I should be doing something when you ain't even master order of making a woman a wife yet. You ain't done that. You ain't reached this level yet. You still down there with the rest of the guys.
And look, I'm gonna be objective. To some degree, he's right. He's absolutely right. If you are a single person who has never been married, then yeah, you absolutely cannot give qualified advice. Anybody can give advice. Anybody can have opinions, but you can't really give qualified advice on something that you've never experienced or been through. You can do research, you can learn about stuff and all that kind of stuff, but you can't give qualified advice. You might even actually be correct, but yeah, people still not gonna take you serious. Now, whether that's right or wrong, at the end of the day, that's a different story. I personally believe if somebody's right, they're right. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter if a person's telling you something and they're correct. It don't matter whether they've been married or not. They could have learned it from anywhere. But at the same time, there is a thing called a qualified opinion. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just trying to get this together. And I've been married one time. I didn't get married 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. None of that. Right?
Okay, cool.
So yeah.
All right, so now let me add it. You expounded on your point. Let me add that in there because I'm going to refute your argument very easily.
Go ahead, do what you got to do.
So now your argument is said, once again, let's bring it back. We're going to make it clear. Cooley, are you married? I said, no. Then you say, well, I don't think that you should be giving marriage advice to married people.
Exactly.
Oh, got it. And then my question for you is, what marriage advice am I giving to married people currently right now? When did I do that?
You've been doing the whole time. You've been talking to Rafi. You talking to Rafi about a situation. He made it plain and clear that he's speaking from experience. You're speaking with a man with no experience. When y'all having marriage talk, you don't have the experience to. How you gonna override what he said when he done did what you done did, but you ain't did what the he done did?
Okay, I got it. So now your argument is well, you are speaking to married people because.
Hey, Cooley, let him. I mean, not Cooley, Big Rick. Let it.
Why are you not? You still have. Why are you not married? Why have you made a woman a wife yet? But you got so much.
This is another question. Now let me finish. That's an additional question. And we'll get to that. Listen, Rick, I do debates. I'll answer all your questions. What I'm doing right now, I'm being genuine. I'm being genuine with you. I'm letting you ask your questions because I'm going to systematically refute all of your points. We're gonna for the audience. It's gonna be good. So now you say that, well, Cooley.
Bring it back. I gotta get my wife something to eat. Me and my wife.
Oh, so now you want to run? Oh, okay. Now you want to run.
I got take forever.
You take forever.
He's not taking forever. He keep getting interrupted.
He's interrupting me. Okay, fair enough. So if it's the case that, well, someone can't give marriage advice because they're not married, let me ask you this question here. So if you go to get your car fixed, who would you trust fixing your car? The mechanic that has a certification and they only been working on cars for 2 years, or the mechanic that does not have a certification, but they have 25 years of experience with dealing with cars. Who would you trust fixing your car?
I want the one with experience. I don't give a about what you done dealt with. I want the person to know exactly what they're doing, the one with experience.
Great. So therefore, when you're saying that, well, Cooley, you can't give dating advice or relationship advice about marriage. Marriage is under the umbrella of a relationship. Marriage is under the umbrella of a relationship with a title. Marriage is just a title. Listen, stop it. Let me land my plane. Marriage.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a good counter, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna let them land it, but that's a good counter. That's a good counter.
It's not the same.
One second. Let's try to do this. 1 second.
If Fatty gonna cut it off, then I'm gonna tell you why that's a good counter. Because you know how I said that there's a difference between qualified opinions and the person that has experience. You know what I mean? That just because if you're right, right? Well, Cooley is basically making the argument because the argument is if you've never been married, then you can't give advice to married people. Well, Cooley's argument is if you've been married, yeah, I haven't been married, but if I have the experience of dealing with relationships longer than you, and relationships or marriage falls under the umbrella of a relationship, then technically it's not so much that I'm not having a qualified opinion, it's just I haven't been married. Because for a fact, Cooley is in a long-term relationship and he's, all intents and purposes, living like he married. So, I'm just saying, it's a good point. I'm just saying,
Fatty, let me land my plane.
No, I got you. No,
okay,
it's because we're going to set the precedent, right, Rick? Rick, you are going to go completely uninterrupted, like completely 1,000% uninterrupted. And as soon as Cooley starts talking, we're going to see if he gets interrupted or not. Like, you're going to give you the floor. Uninterrupted, no, not even Cooley's going to talk. Go uninterrupted. And let's see if when Cooley starts talking,
let him go. Let him go.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Cooley.
So what basically you've already refuted your own point. Since you chose the mechanic with experience and not the title, that's the same thing. Marriage is just a relationship with a title. Marriage is a title.
He ran. Fatty was trying to set him up.
So therefore, I can speak on relationships without having a title, just like a mechanic can work on your car without having a title. You dork. You have low IQ.
Shut your goof ass up, nigga. Watch your motherfucking mouth, boy.
You are a dork.
We love
that. With a title. Marriage is a title. So therefore, I can speak on relationships without having a title, just like a mechanic can work on your car without having a title. You dork. You have low IQ.
Shut your goof ass up, nigga. Watch your motherfucking mouth, boy.
You are a dork.
We love the passion, but
Cooley, you do lose points for that self mic drop. If you had just said it, it was just chill about it. Then yeah, but the whole this ain't court, man. Chill, relax, be easy. I'm just kidding. I ain't mad at it though. Like I said, he got him. I mean, he cooked him. He cooked him. It's the truth. It's the truth. I mean, it's a valid point. I mean, if you have the relationship experience that it goes a certain amount, like say, for instance, if you've been dealing with women for 10 years and a guy that's 18 or 19 gets married and he's 22, you definitely can give relationship advice to that guy. You may not be able to necessarily give marriage advice, and you know what I mean? You may not be the person. Look, okay, this is the caveat, right? You may not be the person that they can go to say, oh, how do I sustain this marriage? How do I keep this marriage? But there are things that you can learn from them that you can learn to avoid in order to take and apply that can help your marriage, if that makes sense. So, I mean, I don't know. I think this is a good conversation. Not necessarily because the IQs were matched, but because, just because, like, yeah, I love to see people get cooked. I do. I love to see people call out for smoke, and I love to see when they get cooked because of it. So yeah, I mean, hey, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think black people can be racist? And I don't know. Do you think Cooley cooked the dude at the end? Because I don't know. Do you think that married people or non-married people can give relationship advice to married people? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Signing out.